The Village Board of Bedford Park greatly appreciates the cooperation and efforts of our residents and business community in dealing with the pandemic. And also, we appreciate tremendously the great efforts of our employees in working through the tough conditions that they face every day with the pandemic. I'm Dave Brady, Village President of Bedford Park. I'd like to give an update on the village's reaction to the pandemic as of May 14th, 2020. We are working with full staff in police and fire. There is actually additional staff in fire. Our public works and water staffs are working with a adjustable schedule. Our office is closed, but our office staff is working remotely and will deal with any permitting requests, any issues that you might have. And you can contact the village through at 708-458-2067 or at info@villagebedfordpark.com. A couple of important announcements. First, our business permits, they will be extended till August 1st. This will allow the companies to deal a little more with the economic effects of the virus and also allow our office staff to be up and running. We are looking at online permitting really for all the village's necessary permits. The county announced today or yesterday that property tax, there will be no late fees for property tax until October 1st. So technically that will make the due date for property tax October 1st. So that should help everyone with the economics of this situation. In the residential area, every year in the spring, traffic, parking, etc., property maintenance are issues. First, with traffic, Public Works has installed the seasonal speed bumps that go in on our alleys and also along railroad alleys. Additionally, this year we've added a speed bump on 66th Place. Please be conscious of our young people that are starting to enjoy the weather as it improves and are out. So be very, very conscious of the young people and following traffic standards. The police have been doing extra patrols in the residential area. Any offenders will be ticketed. Our parking standards for overnight are back in place. The only difference is parking standards for street cleaning are still being waived. So please follow those standards. For our new residents, because of the closures of the Secretary of State offices, they cannot get the updated addresses on their driver's license. So they are being issued visitor passes until we get updated license material that will allow us to do the stickers. We will get an announcement about sticker updates out shortly. There's probably going to be some changes due to the conditions of the pandemic. Property maintenance, 99% of the homes in the residential area are super. People do a great job with their property. With the aesthetics of the new homes, it just makes the village look very good. However, we have had to issue tickets for a couple of properties because the courts are closed until at least June. We can't enforce those, but we ask that people cooperate and please follow the village standards for property upkeep. Also related in the residential area, social distancing standards, the police are following the governor's outlines for social distancing. We have not had any issues in the residential area. In the business community, we've had calls about the work conditions and social distancing. The police have investigated all those calls, and the companies have cooperated. We greatly appreciate the efforts of everyone with following the governor's proclamation concerning social distancing. Summer for our young people. Unfortunately, the pandemic, I don't think that it came at a worse time for young people. The end of the school year is an exciting time, and unfortunately, especially the graduates are missing an important time of their life. We will offer a tutoring program that will be open to resident students to either be tutors and or receive tutoring. Uh, Mrs. Bergman, a counselor at Argo, and Eva Mansky, a teacher at Walker School, will be managing the program. Any students that wish to apply to tutors can do so at info@villageofbedfordpark.com or apply directly to me at dbrady@villageofbedfordpark.com. If students need or parents are requesting tutoring to help enrich them, the students for lost instructional time they had this year because of the pandemic, you can also apply at info@villageofbedfordpark.com and we'll hook those students up with tutoring. Students that are not chosen as tutors will be assigned to do community service work at pay. The pay for both the tutoring and the community service work will be limited in time, but it will be a pretty darn good pay for summer help. Tutoring sessions will be online. The community service work will be done with no contact with a resident that or a senior citizen that will be receiving the work. Regular summer employment is going to be dictated really by the conditions in Illinois and the proclamation of the governor. We are taking applications. You can apply at info@villageofbedfordpark.com. We are looking at a program, if we're allowed to go with a kind of a split schedule for summer help so that we don't have a large number of people working together. But we're definitely going to try to allow summer employment opportunities for our young people. The village picnic is canceled. Um, we just don't think things will be up and going by August, what time of the picnic. Also, our Memorial Day program is canceled. We still would like to recognize our resident veterans. You've served our country and the village in a great manner. We would ask that you register at info@villageofbedfordpark.com or by contacting me at dbrady@villageofbedford.com. We will have recognition for you. And again, our young people, and especially the graduates of eighth grade, high school, and college, I, I think it's awesome the reaction of our young people with the virus and the cooperation. As a former educator, I know that with seniors, the end of the school year is just a super time. We would like to recognize those students for their achievements. Parents or the student can register at info@villageofbedfordpark.com or by calling the village office at 708-458-2067. The event center, the village board has approved the contracts to begin the work on the event center. It should start in the next week or two. We have those stop the merger process with the park district. The village has management in place with our employees and also with a management company that we hired from Florida. We appreciate Kathy Teloff's efforts and input in planning the event center, and we look for an opening hopefully a year from now. If you, again, have any questions, any needs, please contact the village office at 708-458-2067 or info@villageofbedfordpark.com, or you can contact me directly at dbrady@villageofbedfordpark.com. Our senior services are continuing. with full operational services being offered. And also the car maintenance program is continuing under a limited basis, but it has been, I think, fulfilling everyone's needs for that. Again, thank you for your cooperation, your patience, and really caring for each other. And thank you to our super employees in dealing with the pandemic. Uh, Again, have a great day and stay healthy.